connections within the Black communities throughout the US and Canada, for instance. Let's even say around the world, because we're connected globally. We're connected via the web, the internet. And so online we meet and greet. But what I discovered is we never really truly get to know each other, do we? We don't know who the hell it is we're communicating with, talking to. Some people do the video phone. I don't do that because I'm a little older and I'm not that shallow or superficial. I already know what you look like. I don't need you in my face. It's distracting, and I can't seem to communicate with somebody who is looking at me and I'm looking at them in this manner through these cameras, phones and things. It's odd and not very natural. So I'm too self-conscious when I've only done the video phone. I attempted to. I did it twice, and both times it was a failure. I discovered such things as I have to be in the correct lighting. I have to be in the proper light. I can't just be just any place. Once I did it inside a mall, and it was, to me, hideous and horrendous and horrific. And the guy who asked me, I regret doing it with him, but he thought I was catfish. He thought I was catfishing because I refused to show my face on like video call. But I have several different reasons for not wanting to do that. Anyway, the young Black males continue to pursue me, and they're Black because I have chopped off all the others, all the non-Black males I have already. I long ago gave them their walking papers. So I deal with I somewhat deal with them, but not really. But these guys, it's like every month there's another couple of new Black young males pursuing me, but it's always the same. It's always sexual, except for times when it's money. They want both. Usually if they want sex, they want money too, right? The problem with that is these guys, if they end up going through their dating phase and, they are told that there's 25 women for every man, so they need not settle. They can pick and choose. They have options. They have options. And it's like, there's this gay Black dude who pretends he's not gay, but you can't pretend you're not gay. If you're gay, it's going to show. It's called gaydar, and we have it. We can see clearly that you're gay. He's trying to talk to supposedly straight men, but he's gay, right? He's gay, but he's addressing straight men, and he's trying to get the straight men away from the straight women. But the thing is, nowadays, few people are straight. I think the majority of the people walking this earth are bisexual, at the very least. If they're not all out queer, they are bisexual. And even queer, I question that, because for me, sexuality is fluid, I call myself queer because I'm not gay. I've never been gay. Gay to me means you are serially and obsessively only bonding, connecting with, hanging around. Gay people I know live in gay areas. They go to gay businesses. They support gay establishments. They are building their community of gays. And that's important to them, especially the white gay males. And lately the Black gay males. Imagine how the strength of the gay, the queer, the LGBTQIA2SS, the alphabets. Imagine their strength and power in 2021, in 2020, in 2019, in 2018. Basically, let's say since the time of their star, the number one gay in the world, Barack Obama. I said Barack Obama is a gay male married to, they say, a transgender, a trans woman. They call Michelle a trans woman. I have been offended by that. But hey, the way the world is nowadays, I'm inclined to wonder, well, at the very least, they always ask us to research, right? We're researching, right? But when you research, you can come across information on both sides, you see. So we're just going to speculate, and we're going to say this is for entertainment purposes only. But anyway, there are guys pursuing me. There are guys pursuing me who are bisexual. But they're not pursuing me as bisexual males. They're pursuing me as straight males. That's our problem. It's not like we hate gay people. We hate the LGBT. No, no, no. We want you to be transparent. We want you. It's like the freaking trans women refusing to identify themselves as trans women. There's no trans women are women. Trans women are women. No, damn, you're not. You're a trans woman. Because you know why? Because I'm not a freaking trans woman. And that's okay. It's okay that you're a trans woman. It's okay that I'm a woman. But to try to force on me that those two are the same, it's bullshit. You're trying to be like me so much that you just want to blend in and not be identifiable as a trans woman. You want to be identified as a woman like me. I go around and I'm not identified as a trans woman. It happened to me once by an insignificant Italian male. He was approximately 5 feet, 5 inches, maybe 5'6", if I'm being generous with him. What do you think a short guy is? Short guys are not considered to be of high value. So short guys should be the last ones misgendering people or misidentifying people maliciously. He insisted. He called me. He was convinced that I was not a woman. And I've had black men the same. It's kind of like these guys are sexually interested in me, and then it freaks them out because, well, there's something about me is a little off. Yeah, I'm androgynous. You haven't noticed that? Hey, I'm androgynous. I present equally as male and female. I don't try to out-fem another woman. I don't try to out-man another man. I'm comfortable in both genders, But let's be honest. I'm pretty much more female. But I'm not going to say feminine because I've always been a tomboy. And I've loved and embraced this label. So, it's a plethora. It's so different, so diverse, and we should embrace that. But instead, I have many young, sexy, handsome, fit, young men pursuing me. The problem with that is these guys are not there for longevity. Although in many cases, are you all aware when you keep talking to women and telling them, oh, you're single, you're going to die single with a cat. You're going to have a cat, a house full of cats. What's wrong with that? Do you understand how much cats bring into our lives in terms of like our health and wellness? Cats take away our stresses unless if they're giving us stress. But for the most part, if we have cats, we have less stress, okay? So there's nothing wrong with women being alone. Many of us choose to be alone after we've dealt with the lot of you out there and basically decided that you're not worthy of our presence in your lives. You're not worthy of us because we're there to love you. But you're there to exploit us. You're there to insult us. You're there to gaslight us. You're there to take from us, to steal from us, to scam us, to rob us, to hurt us, to harm us, and to never be held accountable because you will never acknowledge or admit that you did something wrong. Instead, you run away. That's the black male today in unfortunately, too large numbers. They cannot face the music. They cannot face talk about accountability. I've been hearing about black women accountability. Listen, it's not black women who cannot be held accountable because I'm a black woman and I'm very accountable. Let's be honest and real about the black women you're accustomed to. That's your hood rats. That's in your hood. That's in your area. That's in your neighborhood. That's in your area zone, area code, your state. That's in your yard. That's what you're used to. So you need to be exposed to different women because we are not monolithic. We are so diverse. There's so many different types of women. But you're only used to this one type. And with that one type, you've painted all black women are what you say we are. Because you've never experienced women not of or from your hood. You need to do that, sir. In order to grow and develop and be your absolute best, the best man you can be, which is then acceptable to present to women. You never achieve, reach that height. You continue to stay fighting in the gutter. You're fighting with women. If a guy is fighting with a woman, he's not a man. He's a guy. He's a dude. He's a male. You see? If you're fighting with women, you're not a man. You hear that? Many of you are fighting with women because you're not men. I need you to be men. So most of you approaching me, not all, but most, have basically just sold themselves as dicks. They have come to me as penis. I'm a cock, I'm a dick, and that's what I have for you. That's what I have to offer you. All I have to offer is my dick. All I have to offer is my dick. They're not even offering me like, I'll give you a massage, make you feel good. No, they just want it. They show me their dick. They're jerking off. All these guys are doing these days. Most of these black guys today are sitting with their phone in their hand or their laptop, or they're just sitting in front of a screen jerking off. And they're jerking off, they'll finish jerking off to a woman, then they go jerk off to gay porn. They go jerking off to dicks. They're looking at dick pictures. They're looking at the bisexual guys. They're looking at everything. Some of them even looking at animals. Some of them, I hear they're doing pies. Yes, I'm Domina Della Pie. You're not doing me. That's guaranteed. So, there's a lot of dick being offered, but you can't really just accept these guys because these guys lie a lot. They misrepresent themselves. So they'll be so hot and heavily pursuing you, and you're like, oh man, he's hot. They're hot. Yes, they are. They're sexy. But then you start to really consider who they truly are. Okay, let's get beyond his image. Let's get beyond his appearance, Let's get beyond the physical. Let's get into his head, his heart, his mind. Who is he really? And the more you, examine, the more you observe, the less you're interested. You see? They don't really have anything to offer but their dick. So I want these young black males to work on themselves in other ways than just doing, OnlyFans online, porn sites. Get out of that shit, honestly. You will reach the pinnacle by accepting yourself completely in every way, shape, in every form, not just your penis, because you're a whole man. You're a whole man. From your head down to the tips of your toes, everything in between, you are this man. But all you ever present to the world, and you present to the women, you present to us, and you present to the men in your little private trysts, you present your dick. You don't present your brain. You don't present your heart, good minds. You're not there you're only there for your pleasure, gratification, yours. You're selfish. So I'm going to put again, let's just say the black males who abandon their children and their baby mamas, we know that's why they're not there, because they're trash. What happens to trash? It's tossed aside. It's thrown away. It's dumped. That's why the fathers are not present, because they're being trash. Then the woman is trying, right? Because she's stuck with the kid. And whether or not she loves the child, some of them hate or resent the child because they could not keep the man. They hate the child. The child has to suffer. Why does the child have to suffer? Because two niggas weren't smart enough to know, hey, we can fuck, but we don't have to procreate. Hey, we can fuck, but we don't have to have babies. But instead, unfortunately, most of them are fucking and having babies, abandoning the woman and the child. So all these black women attached to children and no man in sight. So when you watch if you happen to be passing by and you see a screen, let's say you're at the airport, at the market, wherever, and there's a screen, a TV, and it's the news or a commercial, there's a black woman in a commercial alone with her child or children. There's no black man in sight. And when they finally show a black man, he's with a white woman. All that, like the majority of times you see black men on TV with a woman, they are with non-black women. Okay, just be, black people are so thoughtless. Their mindfulness is lacking. The consciousness is not raised. And they're doing the lowest. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to be represented by you. Because I'm black too. I'm black too, and I'm not like that. I can think, hey, this young guy is pursuing me. Their perception is that I'm rich. So not only are they going to come for my money, they're going to take some pussy too. So they can brag and say, oh yeah, I slept with a... This guy said to me, when I said to him, how old are you? You look so young. I'm so much older than you. He goes, age ain't... They always say that. Age ain't nothing but a number. And then he says, I have been involved with a 67-year-old woman. This bitch is almost 70 and this guy's banging her, right? And he's telling me that boastfully, like he's bragging. Oh yeah, I slept with a 67-year-old. I'm like, good Lord. Good Lord. Imagine a booty call, 67-year-old booty call. I guess everybody needs sex, right? Do we? Because for me, I don't need sex. I need sex with a man who I'm committed to. He's committed to me. You hear me? You all want us to say we need you. We don't need you. I don't need you. I need a man with a commitment. But most of you are a bunch of dumb boys with nothing but your dick. Do you understand the difference? You want to blame women for everything. You are selfish. You are immature. You are stupid. And you need to stay away from mature women. It's the older guys who like to go for young chicks, young girls. All they see is girls. Every song they are singing, they are writing is not about women. Men don't write songs about women. Men who are not men, right? They're boys. But they appear as men because of their advanced age. But what are they singing about? Girl, oh girl, oh girl, 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 girl. Oh, that girl, Kellyanne. What the fuck? Are you not men? Why are you pursuing a girl, Kellyanne? Kellyanne is not mature enough. She's not experienced enough. But that's what you want because you want to ruin her. You want to be the ones to teach her. And what have you got to teach her? Nothing but what is bad and what is wrong. You're not here being of a benefit to us, black guys. Black guys, you're not benefiting us. You hear me? You're not benefiting us because you're not going towards your counterparts. You're not going towards women who are your age or closer to your age to build and grow on a solid foundation. Instead, you're just looking to release your penis juice into a young lass who is going to be left with your baby, most likely not supported in any way, right? But you got a dick, and unfortunately, you don't see that you are more than just a dick, but you're acting in the world like that's all you are. We're just a bunch of dicks. And in the white kinky couples will call you BBC. Oh, BBC. It means big black cock. So the white people who see you just as sex, they call you BBC. They don't say my black man's coming to bang my wife. They say, no, our BBC is coming over, a big black cock. Because black guys think that's all they are is cock. Well, don't say cock because Americans think that's the white man's word. In the US, the black people say for penis, they say dick. I had to learn all that, right? Because I'm in all of your neighborhoods. I'm in all your yard. I'm in all your business. Why? Because I listen to you. I read you. I watch you. I observe you. I learn about you. And I learn you. And that's how I know you're unacceptable. The young men who are pursuing me, not one of them is acceptable. So know that and stop fucking bothering me. Stop. Seriously, your dick, what's your dick gonna do? Okay, I might get off for the first time and then it's just another dick. That's how you treat women, right? We are options. You have so many options, but what's dumb about you is that you don't understand the value. You don't place value because you'd rather have a big barrel of shit than one beautiful treasure, something of great value. You don't know of great value. You only know the low grade, and you have that in large quantities, and that's what you know. So when you know this, you believe that all black women are the same, and I'm here to say no. There are black women who are not like your hood rats. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, or not. It's all good. I'm Dominadella Pie, Mistress Sasha Storm. I'm old enough to be your grandma.